Hi guys, Mandy Christensen here with another episode of your Local Lowdown from the White House Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined by
Morgan Holloway.
Yes, and it is cold and rainy and drizzly outside, and they are talking about the winter storm of the decade. At least the snowpocalypse. So we know that our friends at Kroger and Publix are probably very, very busy right now. And I am talking to my family about what kind of snack foods they want so that we can all remain fat and happy while we are locked up and hopefully warm. Thanks to our friends at CMC who will be out there working on anything that comes up during that storm. So we are excited and also, we're going to have small kids to be locked up with for a long time, so it's a little bit different than teenagers. I just will only see them when they come out for food. So
well, we have the food stocked up. We have games ready to play, so we're locked and loaded, ready to go. But still not looking forward to it.
Yes. Well, we had a lot of questions last week, and thank you so much. We hope that you will continue to put the questions down below for us so that we can do research and get you those answers. So we'll just jump right in and get started. One big thing that's coming up, and one thing that we see a lot of, unfortunately, is food insecurity. And so we are really blessed here in White House. We've got a lot of blessing boxes. We've got programs through the school. But with this winter weather coming, people are a little bit concerned about being able to get out and get access to some of those resources. But great news is tomorrow, Second Harvest has teamed up with White House First United Methodist Church, and there will be a free food giveaway from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, January 22nd. Is that what tomorrow is? And in the parking lot at the Methodist Church. So you'll just be able to pull up. They'll give you a couple boxes of food, and you'll be able to pull away. There's no paperwork. There's no forms or anything like that. If you need that food, come pick up that food so that your pantry will be stocked and your family will be able to eat.
Yeah, and if you have a friend that needs the food but they happen to be working, you can go get that for them.
Absolutely.
That's allowed too.
Yes,
so.
And that's one great thing about White House is everybody is always helping and willing to help each other out. So yes, please take advantage of that. A Second Harvest will be here, and we'll keep your bellies full, hopefully. And then another exciting thing for us is in the spring, where when it's warm and the weather's great, we are moving Discover White House back to the spring. That event used to be held in the spring every year, but then COVID made us rearrange our plans a little bit and move it to the fall. But there's a lot of other great activities happening in the fall, so there's a lot of competition. We wanted to get that back into the spring so that our businesses had the opportunity to be part of that. So registration is open for chamber members currently, but it's going to be Saturday, April 18th. So we want you to save that date and make plans to join us. We're moving it back to the City Hall complex so that we can spotlight all the great features like the rec center and the library, the splash pad, the amphitheater, all the great things that are over there in that complex. And we're really excited about that.
It's the same great Discover White House fun.
Yes.
Just back to the spring.
Back to the spring in a new location, which has been in that location before, but because we've had so much construction going on for the last couple of years, we haven't been able to have it there. So we're very excited about that. We've got parking solutions for you. I know some of you are like, where are we going to park? Don't worry, we're working on all of those things, so it's going to be lots and lots of fun.
Yeah, so we had a lot of kind of repeat questions, but also we've had some rumors. The number one rumor that I have heard, and I have been asked so many times, are we really getting an oldie?
No, we're not yet, but maybe one day we will. So that's one of the focuses that we really do work on is Aldi and some of those anchor centers. And so I love to shop at Aldi. I know a lot of people do. It would be a great addition to the community. So hopefully one day we will get something like that. And we have talked with them before, some of their representatives. So, we're at least on their radar. So we're in there.
So Aldi, if you're listening, call us.
That's right. We've got a spot picked out for you.
We want a serious relationship. All right. So are we going to get a Longhorns?
We are. Yes, we are. Yeah, we talked about that several weeks ago and probably several times, honestly. But I know a lot of folks don't hear it, but we definitely are getting Longhorns. They will be going in one of the out parcels in front of Publix, so they'll be on Highway 76. We'll be able to look out the window probably and see them. So we're excited about that. I'm not sure when construction will begin, but I would expect it to be probably sometime soon. They may be waiting for some of this winter weather to get through before they dive in.
I would imagine. Okay, Planet Fitness, is that on any of our radars?
I have not heard anything about a Planet Fitness. We have talked to Planet Fitness before in some of our economic development recruitment efforts. And one thing that Planet Fitness really wants is a box store that they can come into. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, White House doesn't have a lot of vacant property.
Right.
So we don't have what they're looking for. They will build some ground up buildings, but what they're really looking for, their sweet spot, is that building like an old Kmart or Fred's or something like that, that they can just go in, renovate. It's got all the parking spaces there already, and they can open up.
Yeah. Okay, Panera Bread. That's another one that we've heard rumors of, and we know
Yes.
it's going in.
It's not going in, but the talks are still happening. So
that's true.
It takes a long time. This is not a sprint; it's a marathon. And when you have to deal with real estate and attorneys and licensing, it takes a long time. And maybe we're not always at the top of the list on projects. So we know that negotiations are still happening with Panera, and we feel pretty confident that something will come from that. But until we get those plans through Planning Commission, it's not a done deal.
Yeah, even after the initial talks of getting the space, then it's all the planning and all that. It's a long process.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Next to Love's, we have Wawa going in. Do we have any new information on that?
No, we don't have any new information on that. So Wawa will be directly beside Love's, and we had a question a month or so ago about that. So behind the Wawa location, there was some groundwork happening, and that's a pipe yard. So they were laying that pipe in, and so there's nothing else going there. The Wawa is the business that will be there beside Love's.
Okay. Firehouse Subs, have we heard anything about them?
No, we haven't specifically. We've talked to them a little bit. We've got some out parcels that are perfect for Firehouse Subs. There's some space still in the public shopping center, and then of course the cider mill development that is happening with the hospital and Christian Brothers Automotive. It's going to have some other parcels that would be perfect for Firehouse Subs. Yes, and I know our fire department would love for Firehouse Subs to come.
Oh yes. Okay, speaking of the ER and cider mill, can you tell us a little bit more about the ER?
I can tell you that it is going to have 11 treatment rooms. It's going to have in-house imaging. It is also going to bring several jobs to our community. So a surprising number of people in White House already work for HCA and TriStar, and so that's great.
Yeah.
But there will be additional jobs that will come here, high-paying jobs, to White House with that TriStar ER. And they want to be open by 2026, and we're hopeful that they can make that happen. But we all know construction is a little unpredictable sometimes.
So they can move those mountains and
Yes,
get it done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so next to Liberty Market, over by where the White House utility district is, where they're just built that.
Yes, just opened. They've been operating out of there, I think, a week or two now.
Not long. In front of that, next to Liberty Market, what's going in where they're breaking ground?
That is QRM, Quality Resource Management. They're a call center, so that's what will be going there, kind of in front of the newest fire hall.
Yes.
Station number 2.
Okay. Robert's Appliance Repair, they already opened.
Yes.
Haven't been open long.
Right. Yep, they've been open, I don't even know if they've been open
I think
more than
a week.
Yeah, right about a
week.
week. So they just joined the chamber. We're very excited. They actually put in an ice maker at my house yesterday. So we're already supporting local businesses. But they joined. We've got their ribbon cutting scheduled for February 12th. So in addition to appliances, they're going to have some furniture and some things. And they've done a lot of work on their showroom, which is located in the Walmart shopping center over beside the shoe store. So we hope that you guys will join us for that February 12th. And if not before, go see them or go see them afterwards.
Yeah, and we've also had some work done, appliance repair work, and they were great with us. So highly recommend.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any plans to revamp playground facilities at the front of the park?
So Morgan serves on our Leisure Services Board, so she helps us stay plugged into all things that are happening with Parks and Rec. So I'm gonna let you tell them about what's happening at the park.
All right, so I talked to Kevin, the Parks and Rec Department director. Sorry, got slipped up on my words. And we had recently put in for a grant through the Blue Cross Blue Shield program. Unfortunately, we did not get that. It's very, very hard to get. So we're trying to get other grants so that can be done, and Kevin works hard doing that.
Kevin is
He's a grant
phenomenal
master.
at getting grants. He got a grant for the splash pad, the amphitheater. If there's a grant out there, Kevin's gonna find it.
Yeah, and we love that free money.
Oh yeah.
Getting that from the state. So he's working on that. But regardless, we know that we need a new playground over there. We need to revamp it. It's old. It's, wearing down a lot. So, regardless if we get the grant or not, or another grant, it is slated to be in the 27-28 budget.
Okay.
So, that means work on it can begin as early as July of 27.
Yeah.
Now, we would love to move it up sooner, but it's probably not going to happen because of the way budgets work and grants work and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
But something definitely to look forward to.
And part of the reason some of that funding isn't available for the playground is because there's a new focus happening right now
Right.
that has been a really hot topic for lots and lots of people, and that is
Pickleball courts.
Yeah.
Those are going in at right in front of the football area at the park. And then I am totally losing my train of thought right now.
That's okay. They're gonna go. There used to be like some, I don't know. It just always looked weird to me. Workout equipment. It's like bars and
like
things.
stretching
Yes,
equipment.
yes. So, so it's between the White House High School's football field and the junior pro football field. There will be pickleball courts. And is it gonna be 4 courts or 2 courts? We'll get back to you on that. But they're
I'm pretty
really
sure
courts.
it's 4.
I think
pretty
it's
sure it's
2.
4.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll get back to you on that, and I'll slip a picture down.
Yes.
In
And
the comments.
if somebody asks, you didn't ask this past week, but in case it comes up, you can see that there's some construction happening over at the park, and that is they are renovating and updating the concession stand. So when Dixie Youth, when softball and baseball starts back up, they will have an updated concession stand and be able to use a lot of equipment and make use of that. So that'll be great for our kids that are playing ball this spring and summer.
Yeah, and not only are we getting the pickleball courts, but we're also getting the restrooms facility at the back of the park.
Oh.
So if you're playing tennis or if you're at the dog park, anywhere in that
That's
area,
fantastic.
you will have closer restrooms.
Yeah, so it is a bit of a hike to get to a restroom.
Yes.
And for those of you who use the dog park pretty regularly, they are paving that soon. So there's bidding is open right now for that parking lot project. So hopefully this spring they will get that paved, and that will make that even nicer right there.
Yes. Okay. Where did you get that sweatshirt that you're wearing that said Rob Co on it?
Yeah, so that is a really, really cool sweatshirt, and it's one of my favorites. I have to steal it out of my daughter's closet a lot. But it came from a leadership group that I participated in. So I was part of Leadership Middle Tennessee, and that organization takes you to multiple counties throughout Middle Tennessee, and you spend 2 days in each county learning everything about those counties. And so I was a representative for Robertson County, and that's how I got that sweatshirt through that program. But that program opens up every year, and so we're currently recruiting candidates to be part of Leadership Middle Tennessee, and it is a fantastic organization. You make a lot of great connections with a lot of leaders and movers and shakers in all 11 counties surrounding Davidson County. So Robertson County is having a recruitment event on February 12th. If you are interested in a leadership program, I would highly encourage you to check this out. I would be happy to talk to you about it. There's several alumni in the area that would also be happy to talk to you about the value and the benefit and the exposure to things that you had no idea were happening in Middle Tennessee.
All right. So, right across the street, next to Tom Morrison and Associates.
Yes.
Tom and Deanna bought the building next door.
Yes.
What are they going to do with it?
So they are renovating that, and they're turning it into office space. And talked to Tom just a little bit today, and he thinks probably by mid-February, that will be complete and be ready to lease. So if you are looking for office space, you want to reach out to Tom and talk to him a little bit more about that. Right now it is, I believe he said 5 offices with a reception area and a conference area, and then quite a bit of storage available too. So it would be a great facility for medical, real estate, attorney, and you would be neighbors with the chamber. So I mean, how great is that?
Yeah. Okay, road work.
Yes. It's
Marlin and Highway 31.
Yeah, it's a pain point for sure, but it's always better once it's complete. And Pleasant Grove Road is proof of that. That light and the intersection there is much better, although I still see a few complaints. But you know, I mean, you gotta have something to complain about, right guys? So Marlin Road, I know it's frustrating, but as soon as this weather clears up, they are slated to complete the paving. So they'll get that turn lane and the striping and all of that completed, finished, get those barrels out of the way, but then we will have another little bump in the road sometime mid-spring, March, April, something like that, when they install the traffic light, and then they have to leave that light blinking for so many days to get people in the traffic pattern usages before they turn it on so that it's red light, green light, yellow light, go. So hold tight. There's going to probably be some road issues after this weather because the rain and the snow and the ice love to wreak havoc on our streets, but we hope that very, very soon they'll get that finished.
Okay. Now, census. They're taking a census right now.
Yes.
And we had a question. Someone's not going to be home when they're knocking on doors.
Yes.
Can they still do it online?
No, that time has passed. So they had an online time period that was open. That's closed, and now if you didn't complete it online, people are going to come to your door to try to collect that information. And they are trying to collect 85% of the residents in White House. And once they feel like they have got that number, that's when they'll stop and do their calculations and start working on getting that certified. But it's really, really important that you answer the door and you give them your information. It will just take a couple of minutes. But it's $125 per person. So the city stands to possibly make another $1 million in revenue coming in that can be used on road projects and park projects and things like that. So it's very, very important. You count in the city of White House, and we want to know that you're here.
Yeah, it helps the city, helps the infrastructure. Please do that for us.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, this winter weather.
Yes.
Snowpocalypse. We talked about it at the beginning, but there's going to be a team weather briefing, right?
Yes. So we get updates from Sumner EMA or Armstead EMA. TEMA will send us some updates. And I want to let you guys know that our city officials, our fire, police, public services, they've been talking about this much longer than you have, trying to get prepared. And they are dialed into these meetings and updates. And so some of them are public, some of them are not public. But they're, they want to make sure that they have officers on standby and first responders on standby and people to help you if you go out driving when they say you shouldn't be out driving, to help you with that, or if you get stuck in your house or you're without power. But tomorrow, TEMA is going to be having a weather briefing, and they are going to have it live on YouTube. So if you would like to tune in to see what TEMA has to say about what's happening winter weather-wise here in Middle Tennessee, you can look at that at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and Morgan will put the YouTube link in the comments so that you can see it. We'll also have some links to the ER and to Tom Morrison's building. We've got a photo of that.
We have lots of links going on.
Lots of links. And so if we didn't answer your questions, drop them in the comments below. We hopefully we'll be back by Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm secretly hoping we get snowed in for a day or two, but I don't want. My dad can tell you all the dates of the snowstorms. I think the last really big ice storm was like in '93 or now. You guys tell us when that last ice storm was, when parts of White House were without power for like a week at a time.
Ooh.
It was pretty exciting around here. Share some of your stories and memories of those snowstorms. And we'll definitely want to get your pictures of you playing with your pets and your kids in the snow. So hopefully we get some pretty snow and it's not just yucky ice. But we get a mix of that. And then tomorrow, before we go, I want to invite you guys all to join us at Wicks Avenue. It's one of our newest boutiques in town. I lost the letter there. They will be having their ribbon cutting at 4 o'clock. And so we stopped by to drop off some signs and we did a little pre-shopping. And then they showed us some boxes behind the counter that might be coming out tomorrow. So you can get you something fun to wear while you're watching Netflix in the winter storm.
Yeah, and they have a special going, so I'll drop that in the comments too.
Yes. All right, I think that about
does it,
right?
yeah.
It was a lot. So thank you guys. Make sure that you get your bread and your milk so you can have your milk sandwiches. And we will.
Sounds awful.
I know, right? But that's what they get. So we will see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in to the Local Lowdown.
Bye.